Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having had an enjoyable and amazing Tuesday. It is your educator's favorite educator, Miss Tiffany McDonald, former middle school ELA teacher, education specialist, all things education, future instructional coach, AC Tiffany, coming to you live to the ladies of the Let's Win Sis community to give you something for all parents and grandparents to help you stress out no more with homework. So come on in, come on in. Hey, Cece, if you are coming in, let me know in the comments with your name. Let me know if you are watching live, hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. Let me know if you are a parent, a grandparent, an aunt of a student in K through 12. And if you are struggling with homework, let me know with an emoji in the comment. If you're struggling right now helping your kids with homework because it is 7 o'clock, let me know in the comments right now. Hey, Facebook user, good evening. Hey, Olivia, how are you? Come on in, come on in. I am here to give you 8 amazing strategies to help you, and you see the title, ease the homework stress. So if you are a parent right now trying to help your kindergartner through 8th grade or a kindergartner through 12th grader with homework, and you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. Hey, coach, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, coach. Hey, Facebook user, how are you? I am here to give you 8 amazing strategies to help you ease the homework stress. You just finished homework, CC. Awesome. That is even better. Hopefully, these 8 strategies can help you in the future for homework. These are 8 strategies that are just not just one time, but it definitely gets you going and helps you to ease the homework stress into homework success. Hey, Ashley. So I'm going to get into it. The very first strategy that I am going to help you with is to create a homework friendly zone. I can remember when my daughter was in school, I made sure to set the tone to make sure I was just excited as homework, just as she was. Because you know, most kids like, we got to do homework. I don't want to do homework. So create the homework zone. Create a friendly environment for your child, for your children, to get them pumped, to get them excited about homework time. Make sure you have everything that they need. Make sure you have paper, pencils, markers, crayons, folders, whatever it is they need for their homework time. Make sure it's right there in reach. So create the homework zone. Make sure to number 2 is to establish a regular study routine. So make sure every day at a certain time, your children know exactly when it is to do homework. I can remember my daughter was a latchkey kid, and she would come home and she knew every day, Monday through Friday, at 4 o'clock, she was to sit at the dining room table and start her homework. Like clockwork. She would FaceTime me. I would see her. She would be at the table. She would have everything she needs. So create that time. Create a time. If you want your child to grab a snack first, okay, say okay from 3:45 to 4 o'clock, 4 to 4:30, it's snack time, and then we start homework at 4:45. Whatever that time is that you can set for your household, set that time. So that way it's no gray area. They already know that this is homework time. Yep, set the environment. They already know this is our homework study time. This is the time that we're doing homework. I have what I need. No, I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom. No, I don't have to go get a snack. This is the time for homework. So the first thing is create that for homework friendly zone. Number 2, create a regular study time. Number 3, know that, or I'm sorry, have a well known strategy or develop a strategy for homework time. So maybe have a schedule out in your homework zone or in your homework environment that says, okay, here is this time from this time, 4 to 4:30 is English homework. And then maybe give them a brain break. So maybe 10 minutes after the English homework, let them get up, stretch their legs, jump around, something to kind of get their blood flowing, and then say, okay, time for brain break is over. Now it's time to get into math. Maybe math is their harder subject. So maybe give them 20 minutes, set a timer, and say, okay, now we're going into math. And then maybe go into spelling or whatever the next subject is. So develop a winning strategy with timers, with brain breaks. So that way they're not just sitting there constantly, consistently at the table and they get tired and they don't want to do it. You don't want to help them, but you kind of get them up and moving. So develop a winning strategy with brain breaks, with timers that can help them become successful. Number 4, make sure, and this is a big one, make sure that you eliminate or reduce any distractions. Yes, that means no TV, no music, no phone, no TikTok, nothing that's going to distract them. I don't recommend them doing homework in their bedroom. I know when we were virtual, oftentimes the kids that have the computer right there in their room, getting on their class. I don't recommend doing homework in the bedroom or laying down because that's the quickest way to go to sleep. So, yes, eliminate those distractions. Make sure that there is nothing around them. If you have younger students, younger children, K through second grade, make sure their toys are not anywhere near. Make sure they are in that homework friendly zone. They know what time it is because you have the schedule, you have a strategy in place, and they are not distracted and they can get focused quick and be able to go and enjoy what they want to enjoy. Number 5, make sure that your child completes their own homework. Make sure you are there to support them. You are there to provide the resource, but allow them to use their critical thinking skills, their problem solving skills, to at least try it on their own. When I was in the classroom, I used to do what I call productive struggle, which means I give at least 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes of struggle time. Because as children, as students growing, learning and growing, you have to be able to struggle through to get through. I'll say that again. You have to be able to struggle through to get through. So give them the opportunity to productively struggle on their own. Have them try to work out that math problem or figure out that reading question on their own first before they come to you. I also use a strategy where in the classroom, and you could use this at home, before you ask me a question, you have 5 minutes to figure it out on your own. And then you come to me after 5 minutes to ask a question if you don't understand. That gets their brain moving, that gets their brain working, that gets them to be able to use their critical thinking, think outside the box to help them complete their homework. Good evening, good evening. If you are just joining, I am AC Tiffany, your educator's favorite educator, giving you 8 strategies to ease the homework stress. Make sure you drop your name in the comments. I'm also going to give you a free resource and a free action plan after this live to help you afterwards. So just to kind of recap, number 1 is to create a homework friendly zone. Make sure your kids know that this is homework time. This area is homework only. Number 2, establish that regular study time. Make sure that every day at this time, we go to the homework zone. It's time to do homework. Number 3, develop a winning strategy with timers and brain breaks to help them be successful. Number 4, eliminate or reduce any distractions that's going to keep them, that's not going to keep them on track. You want to make sure they're focused, they're understanding what's going on, and they can become successful. Number 5 is to have them complete their homework on their own. Productively struggle through the homework first before they ask for any support from you. All right. Number 6, make sure that you are a motivator as well as a monitor about homework. Make sure you are encouraging them. You are giving them that verbal praise. Make sure you are giving them that reinforcement that yes, you can do it. If they're not good at math or they're not good at writing or reading, encourage them all the way through and say, let's break this down one piece at a time. Or you can do this. Or that's when we go back to that strategy and give them that brain break. If you know they've been on their division problem for 20 minutes and they have 2 other subjects, maybe say, okay, let's take a break, take a pause on this assignment We're going to move to this assignment, or we're going to get up and stretch our legs and move around and just kind of, get them back in the mode of working. So motivate and monitor them is a big key one. Number 7, lead by example. Most children pretty much follow what you do, right? They love to emulate their parents. So if you have some work, this is now a good time for the both of you to join the homework friendly zone and work together. Because especially if you have younger students, they're going to model and do exactly what their parents want to do. They want to be just like mom, just like dad, just like grandma, and they're going to do exactly what you do. So maybe you have some homework from the office that you didn't finish, or maybe you have something you're working on, or maybe you're planning, or whatever it is. So sit down with them. And while they're working, you're working. So that way they can see, oh, where mom is working, grandma's working, they're focused. They're not jumping around in their seat. Let me go ahead and get focused as well. So lead by example. Make sure that your kids are seeing you become successful, and they will become successful as well. And then lastly, number 8 is to recognize and appreciate their efforts. Make sure that when they bring home that winning paper, that uh, spelling test, that reading test, that math test, you celebrate them. You congratulate them. I always put papers on the fridge when my daughter was in school, I always put certificates up around the house and on the wall, because I want to celebrate, like, you did such a great job. You came in every day, you studied your reading, you studied your spelling words, you did this on your own. I was here to support you. I encouraged you. And look what happened when you can do all of this. You can get that A or B. So those are the 8 winning strategies to help you as parents, grandparents, and family members help your child to ease the homework stress into homework success. Let's recap. Number 1, you're going to create that homework zone. You're going to create that safe space, set the tone for homework time, study time. Number 2, you're going to make sure you establish a regular study time every day at 4:30 to 6:30 is homework time. Number 3, you're going to develop a winning strategy. You're going to create a time management organization with brain breaks, with timers to help them become successful. Number 4, eliminate any distractions. Coach says, what can grandparents do to keep them excited after they leave? To keep them encouraged. Check on them. So when they leave your house, maybe check on them with a quick little FaceTime call or a quick text to say, hey, how's it going? Were you able to, I know you were struggling with multiplication tables when you were over this evening. Were you able to, let me just quiz you really fast. What's 2 times 1? And see if they can remember. Check on them during the week. Maybe say, hey, if you can accomplish your addition facts Monday through Thursday, Friday, when you come to grandma's house, I got something special for you. It's grandma time. So just things like that, just kind of keeping them involved. Maybe check in with mom and see how things are going. Even offer to, have a homework space in your house as well. So when they come over to grandma's house, they know, okay, this is homework time, this is grandma time, this is play time. So just keep that check-in, that encouragement, that motivator. That was a great question. Number 5, we're going back to making sure that they are productively struggling and keeping and doing the work on their own. Number 6, as I mentioned, with how can you keep them involved after they leave your home? Be that motivator, be that monitor, helping the mom out, with making sure that they complete their homework. Number 7, leading by example, letting the kids see you work as well so that they can be successful. And then number 8, recognize, celebrate, and appreciate all of their efforts. And maybe they did a great job studying, but they still didn't get that grade. Celebrate them anyway. Let them know, like, you did such a great job with how you studied this week. I know that you're going to put in just a little bit more effort next week, and you are going to get that higher grade the next week. I got one more for you. I got a bonus. The bonus, know your child's learning style. Now, this is big. All kids learn in different ways. And you can have 4 kids in the household, and every kid learns differently. So make sure that you understand their learning style. Understand that Johnny may be a visual learner, so you have to have pictures out for him. Also, Susie might be a written learner, so you may have to write out things for her, have flashcards for her. You may know that Sammy over here is kinesthetic, so he needs to touch. So you may have to have tangible items, manipulatives out. So if you have a kindergartner and a first grader and they both learn differently, you may want to have some manipulatives, things that they can touch, some ABC blocks, or you may want to have some ABC pictures, or you maybe even want to go around the house and find things around the house that represents the letters of the alphabet, just as an example. So know your child's learning style. Know, are they big on listening? Are they big on seeing? Do they need to touch? Or do they need to write? That can also help you understand, ease the homework stress and help them become successful as well. So after this live, I'm going to have post in the group a quick worksheet that I created that lists out all of the 8 strategies, as well as a few ideas that you can use. And then on your next page is an action plan where you can create an action plan. And this is where grandparents, you can work with parents. Parents, you can work with with grandparents, you can work with your children to go through each of these 8 strategies and see, do you have a homework zone? Do you have a strategy in place? Create that action plan for your homework time, and then feel free to share it with me. I want to see, how did this work for you? Were you able to have a successful week of homework time, or were you still struggling with homework time? Do you need to alter some things? So definitely look for that worksheet, that action plan in the group as soon as this live ends to help you ease the homework stress into homework success. Did this help anyone today? Anybody got any questions? Drop them in the comments. I am, again, AC Tiffany, your education specialist, your all things education, here to make sure that you are becoming thriving educators, helping to achieve classroom harmony. We are teaching and helping our children get to the next level of success. We want to increase the academic gap. We want to increase those reading scores and those math scores. Make sure you follow me on all social media. If you are interested in more ways to help your child at home, definitely go to letsteachincorporated.com. That's www.letsteachincorporated.com. If you're looking for fun, engaging, innovative ways to make homework time more fun, check out the link that's scrolling at the bottom of your screen, tpt.com. Type in the search box, teach with teacher choice, and there are a plethora of activities that can help you. That is my time. I thank y'all for hanging with me. I love y'all. Y'all are super amazing, and I hope to hear how homework has become a little bit more successful for you. Take care. Love you.